Hello and welcome to the Blue Water Running Podcast. I'm your host, Maren, and this podcast features and celebrates the achievements of high school and collegiate cross-country and track and field athletes from the Blue Water area of Michigan. Our episode guest is Xavier Roman, a senior at Macomb Lutheran North High School. Xavier qualified for the state meet every year of his career and ran his PR of 16:18 early in this season on August 29th at the Golden Grizzlies Invite. After a meet the following week, he didn't race for almost a full month due to illness and injury, but despite that, came back at the Macomb County Meet to take 15th and earn all-county status, which was still his highest finish at that race in his career, helping his team win the Small Schools Division trophy. Xavier was a large part of the Lutheran North Cross Country Regional Championship last fall, finishing as the individual runner-up, which the team hopes to repeat this upcoming Saturday. As the Mustangs like to say, one team, one fight. We'll get to know Xavier both as a runner and a person on this episode of the Blue Water Running Podcast. Welcome to the podcast, Xavier, and thanks for joining me.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Well, let's start out by hearing your background as a runner. So tell us what led you to run cross-country and track as your sports of choice.
So back at my middle school, I went to Emmanuel Lutheran in Macomb, and the track team, everyone did track, but in fourth grade, you could be on the track team only if you ran cross country in the fall. And my mom wanted me and my brother to be on the track team together. She thought it would be fun. Mm-hmm. So I ran cross country just so I could be on the track team. And it turned out I was really good at it. I was also playing soccer at the time, so it was kind of a double thing. I know you've talked to Josh already. Mm-hmm. We done soccer cross country, and our other teammate Nino has actually done soccer cross country multiple years, but I just wanted to do track, so I ran cross country. And then in fourth grade, I was the second best runner on our team. And then I was like, hey, I'm pretty good at this.
Yeah. Well, do you have a running role model that sticks out? Like this person kind of influenced your direction towards running?
Not really when I was younger, but more when I was older. My aunt, I believe she was the girls cross country coach at Yale for a little while.
Okay.
And yeah, she was actually one of the only like dedicated runners in my family who's been doing stuff. So she's been supporting me all the way through.
Yeah, that's nice to have somebody that gets it. Well, last year you ran your PR at the end of the season at the regional meet, and then again you ran a great race at the state finals at MIS. You had already eclipsed that time this season at the end of August. So what do you think made the biggest difference between what you did last year as a runner and then coming into the season this year? Like, did you adjust summer training? Did you do anything different that were factors in keeping you successful?
I feel like I was just more productive during the off season. I didn't change much, but I definitely saw progress. The last 2 years, I've gone to this HQ2 camp, and it was the same camp structured wise, and we ran about 50 intense miles. And after my sophomore year, I couldn't walk for a day. I was just beat up. And then this past summer, I felt perfect. I think I've just been better conditioned, gotten more adapted to my training.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you've probably grown and just had more experience too.
I've grown probably half an inch since last year.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, what are the main workouts that you would do in a weekly training cycle? I mean, what do you guys normally do as you're working through the season?
Workout-wise, we haven't done many tempo runs. We sprinkle a couple in here and there, but my favorite one that we do is just 5 1Ks, ideal race pace. It's a good workout. It just gets you in that mentality for a 5K, and you just try and hit that goal pace every time.
Now, what are your goals as you look ahead to track? I know we're not quite done with cross country yet. We got a few weeks to go, but do you have anything that's kind of come to mind? Like, hey, I'd like to do this or try this or achieve this?
Already for indoor track, we've been talking about it. Our indoor track team is actually growing right now. We're recruiting a bunch of kids, and we're trying to go to Nike Indoor Nationals for a 4x-mile team.
Okay, that's a great goal.
Yeah, that's like an immediate, like right after cross country is done, that's what we're focusing on. And then outdoor track, I definitely want to break 2. I feel like I could do that. I also So me and Josh are obviously training partners ever since last year. We've run everything together. A goal I have for both of us is to be number one and number two in every LHN distance running school record.
Oh, all right. Well,
He
who's going to be number one and who's going to be number two?
he already has the mile school record.
Hmm.
So I just have to beat the previous one, and then he unofficially has the 2 mile. I'm like fourth. 5K, he's two. I'm five, I think, and then we
Okay,
already have the 4x8 school record.
perfect. Well, is that on your mind for regionals on Saturday? Because you were 1-2
Um,
last year.
Regionals, well, we've been attacked by injuries this year. I think we raced as a full team once.
Oh, wow.
Uh, or well, we raced as a full team at Brooks, and then we didn't race as a full team again until counties. So that was bad. We don't know what kind of shape our people are in. We've been sick, been hurt. But definitely regionals. We want to try and go 1-2 again, give our team the best chance in case something bad happens to one of our runners, because we're not as deep as we hope we could have been in the top because of injuries, of course.
Right.
But we just got to do our best. I'm just going to have an LHN sweep. That would be a good goal.
Well, let's talk about that a little bit. Whatever you're comfortable sharing. So you've had some things crop up that were unexpected that led you
Yeah.
to take a break from racing for close to a month. So what have you been trying to do just to stay healthy, maybe rehabbing, staying focused, recovering? What are the things that have worked for you to just keep your mind in the right place and your body as well?
I've actually been going to physical therapy for 2.5 weeks now. Um, I've also changed my diet slightly. I've started eating just more calories, good calories, of course, but just eating more because I burn a ton when I run, and stretching on a nightly, definitely.
Um, Now, as you're working towards the end of the season, is there a goal that you have in mind that you're still trying to achieve? I know maybe your focus has been tweaked a little bit, but what was
Yeah.
what you were hoping to accomplish by the end of your senior season?
I'm just hoping that I have no more problems for the rest of the races. And then I do want to PR between now and Mitka, either at regionals or states. And then Mitka, I want to try and challenge 16 flat if I can. I had a 12-second PR there last year. I don't see why I can't do it again. It's a fast, flat course.
Hmm.
Got everything. I can
Yeah.
give it all. It's one of the last races.
Yeah, you don't have to save anything for the next week.
Yeah.
Well, do you have plans for after high school? I mean, are you hoping to continue running competitively?
Um, So I'm definitely going to school. My dream school is the University of Notre Dame. I'm slightly behind their cross country schedules by about a minute and a half for cross country. So I definitely wouldn't be running there. But I plan, if I do go there, I'm plan on just joining like a run club, running on my own, signing up for 5Ks. I don't know if I'm gonna run collegiately yet or not.
Okay. Well, I just went to the campus a couple weeks ago because my son ran at the Joe, I think it's Pian or Pian Notre Dame Invitational.
Oh,
And so there were a couple different waves, but we watched some of the D1 runners in his wave. But the kid who won, gosh, it was not a kid, college student who won, I think it was Foot Locker Nationals, is on their team.
yeah, Drew
And
Griffith.
yes, Drew Griffith, I could
Yes,
not remember his name. And he was sitting next to me on a bench during the
really.
race, and he's injured. So he's kind of been coming back as well from an injury. And I kept thinking, gosh, I know this kid's face. I've seen this kid's face and trying to place it. And then I was looking it up. I'm like, I think he was at Foot Locker. And then he walked away with his team. And then that's when I saw, I'm like, yep, that
Yeah,
was him. So
it's a missed opportunity.
yeah, well, he was chatting and I was eavesdropping. So that's how I found
Oh,
out that he
well,
was not running. He was working on coming back from, I think he had torn his labrum, he said, which is a
not good.
pretty serious injury for a runner. So
Yeah,
yeah. Well,
Luckily, I haven't had any injuries like that.
yeah, that's a deal breaker for a good year, I'd say. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah, but hopefully he's on the mend and comes back. Well, let's talk about Lutheran North. So it's a private
Ah,
faith-based school, and that is a
yes.
very different atmosphere than the general public school environment. So what is something that you really enjoy about your school that's special or unique that makes you, enjoy being there?
Yeah, North is really unique. Our focus is on biblical centered education. Our school theme for the past 10 years has been learning for life, leading in truth. So that's really like a core of like our entire school, every sports team, everything. We are a community. We are smaller than most public schools in our area. We're only 600 students, but I feel like we do have like everyone knows everyone. We all have a bond. We all understand each other and know each other.
Hmm. And your superintendent's pretty fast too.
Yes, he's actually the assistant superintendent,
Okay,
but
assistant superintendent.
his son runs at Lutheran Northwest. He just won the meet we were at the other day. He's
Okay.
wish he would have come to North,
Yeah.
but
Well, he had a great Detroit Marathon. That was pretty speedy.
yeah, 2:30.
Yeah, that's cooking. Well, let's talk about some of your favorites. So, what is your favorite cross country course that you've ever raced?
I have to think back. It's definitely not Kensington. That course is, if you've ever been there, that's
It's
probably the
pretty
worst
it's
course in
pretty hilly,
existence.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
this huge one. There's a lot of courses. I think I like states a lot. I've been there every year of high school. That was freshman year. That was my best. It wasn't my best time race of the season, but it was my best race of the season given the conditions.
Hmm.
I just like how once you hit that 2 mile mark, everything is downhill and flat.
Hmm.
So, and it just like, it doesn't feel like a full 5K. It feels like it's just done in an instant. That's what I like about it too.
Well, it's also a atmosphere unlike any other race, so
Yes.
that's
Yeah.
pretty exciting to be there.
Hmm.
Do you have a favorite race distance you enjoy? It can be from the 5K into track. Is there something you particularly like racing?
Um, I feel like during uh track season, I like the mile, and I actually ran the 4x4 for the first time indoor, and then I ran it outdoor. I really like the 4x4. Um,
Okay.
I just it's one lap. You're done so quick. I'm not used to it. So, and I like beating the 400-meter runners in the 400. That was I beat one of ours. I'll never let him forget it. I beat him in a dual meet. We raced each other in a 4x4. It was great.
Yeah, so for any of you sprinters who are maybe listening and thinking you shouldn't do cross country, a lot of cross country runners end up running faster 400s than sprinters because they have way more endurance base. So just a thought, throwing it out
Yeah.
there. All right, favorite post-race meal or snack?
Um, the favorite one I've had this season was after the Algonac meet. My dad and I were just driving home, and he looks off to the right and goes, "Want a Slurpee?" So that one was great because that was the week I was sick. I felt horrible. I was
Uh,
like, I almost threw up on the way home, and it just like brightened my mood a little bit.
What particular flavor of Slurpee would you choose?
I couldn't even remember. I don't
Oh,
even
okay.
remember what it was.
Okay.
I was blacked out probably.
Yeah, just felt good, cold, sweet. It
Yeah,
hit the
it was
spot. Yep.
awesome.
Yep. Do you have a favorite song or artist?
Um, I don't particularly listen to music much. The only time I ever do is on runs, and even then it's just like whatever I feel like listening to.
Okay.
But no, not in particular.
Do you have a favorite brand or, I guess, style of running shoe that you prefer?
Um, I've gone through a lot of running shoes. I started off in, gosh, I think it was Sauconys in middle school, and then I've been Brooks for a majority of high school, and then sophomore year I had Hoka's. Those were comfortable, but not the best running shoe. But I like Brooks. I switched to their spikes last year. They've given me no problems, and I can't complain about them.
All right. Do you have favorite weather for racing?
Rain.
Oh,
It's my all-time favorite ever, and I have a reason. It's because my freshman year at regionals North Branch, it was downpouring. Ran like a fifth. It was like an 11-second season best in the mile. It was. I think I PR'd in the 400 on that last lap. It was unbelievable.
so that was the year that was that when they delayed a couple of races because it was raining
Um,
so hard?
I believe so. I'm trying to think. That would have been 2023.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was my son's senior year, and he won the mile at that race.
I do
So
remember watching that race.
yeah, and then the 800, it was delayed because the timing system wasn't working, and so they stood there for like 10
Uh,
minutes, and he had already done the mile, and oh, he got so cold and he was so wet, and then he ended up missing the AQ by like a tenth of a second for the 800. He was so upset. So
uh,
yeah, but you know, lessons learned. So
life goes on.
it does, and he's just fine. So, all right, favorite place to run? Where do you like to take a run when you get to choose?
Um, I think over the summer we go to more parks. In season we just stay around our school. I like Stony Creek, especially when we go on like the not on the main path around the lake, the other trails. That's where we ran the Turkey Trot half marathon last year, me and a couple teammates. And those are fun because they're unpredictable, hilly, got some fun parts, twists and turns.
Mm-hmm. And you have to look where you're going so you can't think about it too
Yeah,
much.
yeah,
Get you a little distraction mentally.
yeah.
All right. Do you have a favorite pro runner or any other athlete that you like watching?
Pro runner. Ooh.
It can be another athlete. We don't have to stick to the running theme. I mean, if you've got somebody that you really like in another sport, that's totally fine.
Oh, I've liked watching Ethan Strand run this past year
Mm-hmm.
collegiately. Ever since his record, it's been pretty impressive. Also, that I forgot that kid is he's from Villanova. I
Uh,
forgot what his name is.
yeah, I don't know him either.
Yeah, I watched him run. He's pretty good. He's got a nice kick.
Mm-hmm. It's not Gary Martin. He's from Virginia, I think.
No, he's
Okay.
from Virginia.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Do you have a favorite subject in school out of your classes that you enjoy?
Um, Subject is math. I'm in calculus right now, and it's really fun. Like unconventionally, I really enjoy it.
If you say so.
All my friends are in it. It's not like especially challenging for me.
Hmm.
So it's 8th hour, so we just all get to have a blast. Last class of the day.
Well, I admire people that enjoy math because I am not one of them. So more power to you. All right, favorite TV show or a movie, book, music, whatever you like to do when you want to relax, something that you enjoy.
My favorite TV show right now is Stranger Things. I'm waiting for season 5 to come out.
Okay.
Excited for that. Uh, and then what were the other things?
If you have a movie or a book,
My favorite movie ever since I've been a kid is Cars, the animated
okay.
movie.
Hmm.
I think it's kind of fitting that I run and it's about racing, but
Yep.
that movie is an all-time favorite. I just watched it like 3 nights ago.
So we should call you Lightning McQueen.
You could, yeah. I wouldn't be
uh,
opposed to it.
yeah. And then, do you have a favorite book? I know not everyone is a reader, and there's no judgment
Mm.
if you don't.
School is kind of like toned down the
Mm-hmm.
reading for me a little bit just because it's forced. But one of the favorite books I read in like middle school, I read The Da Vinci Code and Angels and Demons.
Oh, okay.
Those books, they were way out of my reading level, but I really enjoyed them.
Yeah, there's a lot of twists and turns and some
Yeah,
mystery. Yeah, it's an interesting concept for sure.
it's a big book too, so I was proud of myself for finishing it.
Yeah, it is. It's a pretty intense read. So,
Yeah,
all right. Well, we'll do a little speed round here since you like Lightning McQueen. This or that? Would you do morning or evening run?
evening
Trails or track?
trails.
Uphill grind or downhill speed?
Downhill.
Long run or a speed workout?
Long run.
Cross country or track?
Track.
Okay. A meet t-shirt or a medal?
Probably depends on the meet, but most likely medal.
Okay. Headphones or no music on a run?
Probably no music.
And Christmas or 4th of July?
Christmas. All the way.
Okay. If you could run anywhere in the world with anyone you wanted to, from the past or present, living or not, where would you go and who would it be with?
I said this for my senior night, actually. I want to do a run with like every teammate that I've had throughout high school. And I thought a cool run would be to run across the Mackinac Bridge, that 5-mile stretch, just over the water. We used to go to Mackinac every year. So I think that would be cool. My mom would be scared to death of me doing it, but I would do it anyways.
Yeah, I'm not sure I could do that one. I'm afraid of heights, and there's a grate that you can see right through.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. That would.
I think there's a sidewalk that doesn't have the grate.
Yeah, but that's on the edge, so you're
and
even.
You get a great
closer.
view of the water, though.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't be looking because I'd probably be crawling because I'd be afraid I'd fall over the edge. So, yeah, I'm safe in a car with someone else driving. That's good for me. But they also do a walk across the bridge at Labor Day. You can walk right across. So, yeah, maybe one day you could try that out.
Maybe.
Yeah. All right. Well, Saturday's the big day.
Yes.
Eyes are focused on regionals, and it's going to be great. You're going to do well. You're ready. You got this.
Hope so. Well, thank you. And thank you for setting this up and doing this.
Absolutely. It's my pleasure to get to talk to all the amazing athletes in our area, and I love doing it. So thanks so much. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast. Please share an episode to help spread the word about Blue Water Running's mission, which is to feature and celebrate the achievements of high school and collegiate cross-country and track and field athletes from our area. You can follow Blue Water Running on Instagram, X, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, along with athlete and meet reports and photography on the website at bluewaterrunning.org. A subscription to the website with unlimited access to all articles is $5 a month or $50 for the entire year and helps cover the cost of web, podcast, and photography site hosting fees. Coverage of Blue Water Running is sponsored in part by Elite Feet of Port Huron. If you need running shoes, spikes, or apparel, they have a friendly and knowledgeable staff to help you find just the right fit, and they've spent years supporting our local athletes here in the Blue Water area. They're located at 327 Huron Avenue in downtown Port Huron. Verlinde Insurance, located in Richmond, Michigan, is also a supporter of coverage on Blue Water Running. Training as an athlete teaches you resilience and preparation. Apply those lessons to your life with their insurance plans and be ready for anything with them by your side.